Let's continue to get reaction in the meantime on the passing of the Arch. We take you to Cape Town, where we speak to Patricia de Lille. Thank you very much for your time, Mr. de Lille. Tutu spoke up for you when you stepped down as mayor of Cape Town. At the time, he said you played an important role as a unifier in a society still bearing the scars of its divided past. You were on opposite sides of political homes, and he still stood up for you. This is, of course, somebody that you'll remember for quite some time.
Yes, I must just say that the Archbishop was at no political home. He'd always believed that we need to pray for all of us. Yes, indeed, I was with the family this morning when he left us very peacefully. And it's a great shock for us, but, you know, we have to celebrate his life. We have to say thank you, Arch, for what you've done. You fought for the freedom of this country, and you always spoke truth to power. Whether it was the apartheid government or the new democratic government, you always said what you wanted to say, and you were always on the side of the oppressed and the poor. So yes, we are indeed very sad, but we have to continue where Arch left off.
And of course, this is somebody, I imagine, you used to get quite a lot of information from, quite a lot of advice from, you know, as the Archbishop. As you said earlier, he was a person who prayed for all of his children, despite which political home you belonged to, etc. So I'm quite sure you were one of those people who queued up at his home to just get a bit of advice.
Yes, I worked very closely with the Archbishop when I was the mayor of the city of Cape Town. We paid tribute to him by putting up his picture next to Tata Madiba at the Civic Center. And we also worked with the Archbishop to finally hand over the granary building in Cape Town, 200-year-old building. The city of Cape Town donated to Archbishop Tutu for his legacy, Mama Leah and Tutu Legacy Foundation. So yes, indeed, I worked very close with him. I was with the family until the end. The last time I saw him was on Thursday, when he still did this to me, when he greeted me. And then, unfortunately, this morning we watched as he peacefully said goodbye.
Have you been able to speak to Mama Leah, Paul, or any of the other children today? And if you have, how are they doing?
Well, of course, the one daughter, Paul, is still not in the country. All the children there, Trevor, Tandy, all of them came in this morning. And they're all very sad. And they were all there. They all prayed together. Archbishop Thabo Makgoba was there too. And now we are busy taking care of the arrangements that will be announced now at 11 o'clock at the Civic Center in Cape Town.
Okay, and that's where you'll be able to share more information as to the funeral, etc. But it's obvious, a man of that caliber, we are just waiting, of course, for the president to announce. I'm pretty sure soon enough we'll see the flags flying at half-mast or full-mast.
Yes, the president did release a statement this morning. It will be a state funeral, and so as government will be working together with the family to put the best arrangements for our late Archbishop.